If there is one thing that gets me back on track when I seem to be off, it's having an attitude of gratitude. You know, I've learned that we really have a lot to be grateful for. Now, I don't know what you're going through right now, but I'm sure that whatever it is, you can not only overcome it, but you can actually grow from it. Now, that sounds easy to say, but I wouldn't say that is always easy to hear, especially when you're going through a rough season. Well, it turns out that our attitude, especially in times of distress, is vital for our personal and our professional success. People who have a negative attitude about their life usually stay stuck, and people who have a positive attitude about life tend to have the fuel that they need to overcome the barriers that are keeping them from being their best. There was a study done that showed how optimists and pessimists viewed the negative events in their life. Well, it turned out that optimists tend to view negative events in their life as temporary, specific to a situation, and something that they didn't necessarily cause, but they can handle or resolve. Pessimists actually tend to see negative events in their life and experiences as things that will last longer, wreak havoc on their lives, in other words, end of the world thinking, and things that they cannot be controlled or stopped. I want you to ask yourself, how do you view your world? How do you normally deal with setbacks? Would you consider yourself someone who is positive most of the time or negative most of the time? Now, I'm not saying that we sit back and dream fairy tale fantasies about life and pretend that everything is perfect. Okay, remember what is said about optimists. They take responsibility for their life and do something about their problem. But before we go out and conquer the world, we may want to conquer our state of mind first, right? And one excellent way to do that is to get into an attitude of gratitude. You see, gratitude not only reminds us of what we have to be grateful for, but it also puts our state or our thinking in the right direction. Okay, so thinking negatively and blaming everyone for your problems will not help you overcome the barriers that are actually holding you back. All right? So for today's action step, I want you to take a notepad and I want you to number it from 1 to 10. Then I want you to write all the things you have to be grateful for today. Right? Perhaps it's your family, maybe it's your children, the roof over your head. Okay, you may have to pay the electric bill. Okay, paying the electric bill simply means that you're going to have heat this winter to keep you and your family warm. Right? After you do this, notice how your attitude changes. Right? I do this every single morning when I get out of bed. I thank God for another day and remind myself of all the grateful things I have to be grateful for. And in a world of negativity, where it seems to be the dominant factor, you will need to step into an attitude of gratitude as much as you can. Right? So take your notepad, number it from 1 to 10, and write all the things you have to be grateful for. Listen, watch your attitude change. It's going to change like that. Right? It doesn't mean that your problems are going to go away. It doesn't mean that life is not going to do what life does. But here's what's going to happen. It's going to change your focus a little bit. It's going to put you in the right direction. It's going to give you the right attitude to deal with the life and the people and the problems. Make your list today. Read it every morning. I promise you it's going to make a difference. Attitude of gratitude. Until next time, it's Beau here. Thank you so much.